Joining me, I have Jillian Warwick, functional nutritional therapist. Jillian has been with us over 7 years, and she's helped so many patients with a variety of health issues, whether it be helping to get them out of pain, helping them to, lose weight, build more muscle, or just, address underlying issues.
So I always tell people when I work with them, I'm really like an educator. I love starting with data. I love doing, blood chemistry and functional medicine lab testing and all that good stuff. But if you skip over the foundations of food and, light exposure and movement and all the things that you all address, at Back to Normal in studio, even the nervous system, those things all really impact it as well. So, when I work with someone, I just love to go, okay, what are the top priorities here? What are the goals? And then let's start from the foundations. But if you've already got those pretty locked in, great. Let's start looking at your blood chemistry. Let's start looking at your stool. My whole trajectory has just evolved over time because of wanting to have more tools for people other than just eat this, don't eat that. Make sure that you reach out to us at Back to Normal because we will prioritize getting you the time with me that just to like have a conversation. It's not a commitment to anything. It's really like my favorite thing is to give value in that time of like, hey, here's a key takeaway or two. If you never talk to me again, here's what I want you to take away from this today.
So today's topic is protein. Certainly, I think a lot of people know that protein is important, but there are lots of misconceptions about protein. So let's just start there.
One of the things I notice when people come to me is they just don't, first of all, they don't know how much protein to eat. They're like, how much should I even be getting? I have no idea. So we'll dive into that today. And then a lot of times, there's a lot of dogma in the diet world, but I'm really science-based and I really care more about what the data says, to be honest. And then what works for your lifestyle and what are your goals. So how much protein is a big one. Sources, whether it's animal versus plant, that's the other huge topic that ends up being a concern. And what I love is when I get to educate someone and I have like the receipts to back it up, they are open to the new perspective. We really have to think of protein as it is the most nutrient dense food on the planet if you're talking about animal protein. And so we'll talk about all the things it does for us, but I think we have to really first go, okay, what's my goal? If my goal is longevity and health and recovery and, regeneration and being vital, animal protein is where it's at.